Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it. That's a hit! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Fires from distance. Tries to stroke it through. He's got options out wide. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Keeper's ball.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
And he's going long. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. There's been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Morata, well weighted. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Plays it out to the flank. Fine defending there. Chooses to go back, shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Trying to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway.
He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Out to the left it goes. Fired deep towards the back. Can he put it away? Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Brushed off the ball there. Real chance to break. Must score. Dashing forward at pace. It's half-time here. There we are. As they go for half-time, the breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Review the first half.
A least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in the second half.
Brazil in the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Just back from your break, very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Spain get it back again. Helps available out wide. Can he finish? Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That'll be a throw.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Goes straight through to the keeper. Morata. Looks a foul. Referee's given it. Spain with a set-piece chance. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. It's gone straight into the wall. He's made sure that won't get through. Neymar. Probably need to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Played out to the right. Played into space out wide. It's a brilliant interception. It is over the line. So time for changes on both sides actually. And it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. Back into the middle. Gerson. Chance to shoot. And a shot! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Big chance! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you take back again. Brazil showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find the winner. They just cancelled each other out.
Brazil conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Over to the left. Marquinhos, great challenge.
He was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
It's a clever pass. Joselu! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Very well to intervene. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Hostilities have already resumed. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Pushes it out wide.
Joselu.
Hoists it high. And it's gone through. Looking to shoot. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it.
Brazil, their final change. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it. I think that's happened in this case.
Spain take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now. But this refusal to give up is brilliant.
With time running out, they have to get them. And the finish! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Plays it out to the wing. He is looking a bit leaden-footed now. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Aimed low and direct.
Joselu.
Is it in?
Marquinhos.
And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. And the finish! Can he? Oh, here we go. And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Norway with an early lead. Good start. And they could break here. He's one-on-one! And the counter is on. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out wide to the right. He's got away. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. He's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's been taken straight back. It's loose. Who's getting there? And the finish!
Argentina have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident. But what's they thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Going through. Dybala. He's got the ball. He's looking to shoot. Argentina win it back again. Plays it out to the wing. Deep cross. Massive lead. Dashing forward at pace. Position to make that interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's left his man. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, good interception. Work on the right flank. Now what's next? Messi.
Breaks on here.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pushes it out wide. He's got options out wide. And he's there to cut it out. Accusatory stare there tells them, is it in? And the follow-up. They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Norway have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely.
It's it! It's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
an exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It'll be the final action of the first half. Really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Norway head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. We're already back underway here. No changes at the interval from either side. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And he has been fouled there. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Norway just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Very well to intervene. Well played, he saw that coming. Out to the left it goes. He's made certain that won't get through. Chance to break. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's a decent ball. Going through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's made sure that won't get through. Ball's come loose. Has a pop! He can pounce on that. He scores! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has changed the foul for the referee. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. Shot a goal!
It was on the back foot. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Right through the middle.
Paul simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
He's picked him out. Argentina has a hit! He has done it! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was defensive.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and shoots!
That would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game, and that's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
And the shot! Doubles up the chance. Norway take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. The shot's on! In it goes! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, I think we may have had too many defenders defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
He's had a go! Throws it out of harm's way. Referee's given a throw. Tries to dink it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Norway have held on. Knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Norway won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beckley.